Hi, I'm Chase Clow. I'm from the class of 1981, and I was originally from Colorado and Wyoming. My father was a friend of the headmaster. So I learned about VVS through Ed Rubovitz, who was headmaster at the time. Beauty, absolutely beauty. Sedona is remarkable, and the land called to me. So my favorite thing about Verde Valley School and favorite thing about place was actually, as I said, the land. So I actually frequently snuck out alone. I'm sorry. I spent a lot of time over in Turkey Valley hiking around by myself. I would also go over to the creek alone. Sorry, sometimes with friends. And then I was a member of the Thoreau Society, so I would spend time at the Thoreau hut too. So I loved that. Yes, in terms of who had the most influence, there were quite a few people who were really important to me at the time. And I'm sorry because I'm not remembering everyone's names completely. Chris, I don't remember her last name. I think she married Jeff Perkins, and she was amazing, a great mentor to me and very caring, took me under her wing a lot. Several of my faculty members, Paul, whose last name I'm forgetting, and Mark Frohmeyer, who was my art teacher. I mean, all of the faculty were amazing. They were very inspiring and really helped me to find my voice. So I'd say there are two events that were so meaningful to me at VVS that really have shaped my experience. And one of them was actually having access to cow pie, going out late at night, sitting under the stars and contemplating reality. And we would do that together a lot and formed very deep relationships as a consequence. And really felt like we were nestled in this very safe place where at the same time we were free to explore. And that was very powerful. And I'd say the other thing that was really meaningful to me, and I'm forgetting what it's called now, it wasn't project period, maybe it was, I don't know, we would go somewhere off campus together or alone. Like for example, I was placed on the Zuni reservation. So field trip was very powerful for me. So one time, again, I said I went to the Zuni reservation, and then another time I lived with a family in Kentucky that was growing their own food and living off the grid. And these were extremely meaningful experiences for me and really opened my mind to other ways of knowing and being in the world.
How did you end up in Kentucky? That's the first I've heard of that.
Yeah, I think it was, maybe he was a VVS alum. I'm not really sure what the connection was. Just someone that, and I don't even frankly remember how I found out about that opportunity, but it was amazing, and I ended up staying a lot longer than the field trip was supposed to be because I really was enjoying that time with them.
Cool.
Yeah, learned Shaker songs and, attended all sorts of interesting meetings. It was fascinating. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so absolutely Verde Valley shaped my life in a really beautiful way, and it really has to do with these experiences of interacting with cultures other than my own, and exposure to landscape that was so open and accessible. So the combination, and I should say the curriculum at the time, which was also very, very open. So it opened my mind to difference and to appreciating a difference, and especially my chance of being with the native peoples of this country really helped me to understand our shared history and the complexity of that shared history. And I also learned about another life way that really shaped my own research. And I'm now a professor, and I always bring Indigenous perspectives into whatever class I teach. I make sure that I have Indigenous thinkers as part of that. Because it's another world perspective that is so vital, and I think is actually even more vital today than it was at the time when I was at VVS. So if I were going to give advice to my younger self as she's entering Verde Valley School, I would say stop being so serious and just have a good time. Because as you can see, I was part of a Thoreau society. I mean, my nickname was Righteous because I was very concerned about justice and saving the world, and this meant that I maybe wasn't the most fun to be around. So I would have more fun, yeah.
Visions